Hi.
Hi.
What are we working on right now?
We're prepping for a call with the social platform. They want to put us in their influencer program. And it's a platform I've been using for a few years. We have a really big following on there. And so...
Yeah, it's actually our biggest by a lot. It's like 200,000 or something?
It's like 300 plus thousand, yeah.
Whoa, crazy.
Yeah. So just trying to figure out, because their pitch deck is for people who've never heard of the platform. So just trying to figure out what questions I have, like what parts of it are actually relevant to me. And my big one is about usage rights of the content, because a lot of social platforms, like Tumblr, for example, one of their big things is if you upload something, Tumblr then owns it and can do whatever with it. And so I'm just curious if they're operating the same way, because if so, I don't want to put content, like unique content on there. I don't want to get rid of those ownership rights. And you do to a degree with a lot of platforms, but usually it's very, very minimal, and you still own the content.
Mm-hmm.
You like publishing it. So, yeah.
So we're going to hop on that call in a little bit?
Yep.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
What just happened?
I have dry shampoo in my hair. Is it all white?
Yeah, it looks like... Oh, that's weird. It looks like you have gray hair. And that... Don't take this the wrong way, but that sweater matched with that gray hair, it's like looking into the future. Oh, you should be sitting in a rocking chair. You're so cute. No, it's adorable. Anyway, what happened?
They had to reschedule the call. Their meeting before ours is running late, so they're rescheduling.
Did they say when they're rescheduling?
No.
Okay.
No, I ain't recording that.
What are you getting ready for?
I'm gonna do a get ready with me with this Black Moon Cosmetics palette.
Mm-hmm.
So then I don't have very much of my makeup over here, so I was seeing what else I had from them that was here. So I have a few different lipstick shades.
Do we need to go get stuff out of storage? Because I need to get some stuff from there too if you need to go.
Yeah, it might be good to go because I have way more shades than this, and I don't know what I'm gonna feel like until my eye look is done. And so I'm like, what if it's like a certain thing and then none of these are what I want, and then it looks not good.
So should we go before we start filming that video?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Are you finding what you're looking for?
Yeah, so far.
Cool. You just finished filming?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just finished filming this look. So that was fun. I really enjoyed the palette. I'm still having a hard time with small talk while we're filming videos because it's awkward to make small talk to yourself. So that's something I need to work on, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went well?
Yeah, I like how the makeup turned out. I think it went well. Do you like how it turned out?
Yeah, looks good.
Thank you. I used mustard.
Mustard?
I know. Shocking.
Like the food?
Yep, I used literal mustard. It's my primer today.
I'm so funny.
Horseradish mustard.
Horseradish mustard?
Horseradish.
I heard that's a good lip plumper.
Probably would be, actually.
Okay, here's a fun little story for you, and I'm saying that completely sarcastically because after we filmed what you just saw, the camera that I'm filming this on right now started freaking out. There's been a problem with the LCD screen, and it wasn't that big a deal. It's just that the touch screen function stopped working. And again, it wasn't that big a deal. Now, the screen is just turning off, and then I can't get it to turn back on. So this is a huge problem. It's also doing this thing where there's no image coming through the LCD screen or the viewfinder. It's a digital viewfinder. I'm kind of freaking out. We sold all of our other cameras. This is the only thing we have to shoot video on. I don't know. So I'm going to contact the company that we bought it from. Hopefully they can help us. I really doubt that it's still under warranty because we've had this camera for a couple of years now. Hopefully there's something they can do. I'm really, really, really worried. We do not have the extra money to drop on a camera. I also found out that the place that we were renting at before, they didn't cash one of the checks. So the money was never taken out of our account, which I didn't notice, and they never told us, and then the checks expired, and now they want that money like 4 months later. So we now owe them. Anyway, the point is we're trying to save up to move, and we certainly don't have the money to just throw into a new camera. And if we don't have a camera, then we can't film what we need to film to make money. So I'm feeling a little stressed out right now. This is a big issue. Like, a big issue. Our camera not working, our light not working, or our computers not working are basically like the three major things that could have a huge, well, and like our web hosting not working. So I guess the four major things that would potentially like not allow us to work or make money. We'll figure it out. If you don't see anything more in this vlog, like this might be it, because I gotta figure out what's going on with this camera before I can do anything else. So hopefully I'll have a happy update for you soon. Okay, so Tashina and I were just discussing our options as far as what we can do about this whole camera situation. And there are a couple things. Well, first of all, I thought that this would be interesting to put in the vlog because, you know, that's the whole point of this channel, is to do behind the scenes Logical Harmony stuff and give you an insight into why we're doing what we're doing. So here's the situation. I got in touch with Panasonic, who makes our cameras. They said it's out of warranty, which is a problem, obviously. And they said that we could send it to them and have it diagnosed, and all in all, after shipping and everything, that diagnosis will be $100. We can get this camera body used for around $300 to $600, and we can get it brand new for $700. So $100 is a pretty big portion of that. So that's definitely something worth considering. They also said that I can email the actual service department, which I am going to do, and that they might be able to give me a better quote. A quote on what it will actually cost to repair, because that $100, again, it's just for the diagnosis. So that means we send it in. Who knows? It could be $1,000 to fix it. I mean, the LCD screen's a pretty big part of the camera. It's not, you know, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not like the battery flap got broken off or something. We're also discussing potentially getting just getting a new camera, like not a new GH4, although that is an option, but a new GH5. GH5s have way better image stabilization, which means for handheld stuff like vlogs and that sort of thing, it's way better. I mean, it's amazing. I got to rent one before. It was amazing. I love that camera. It also shoots 60 frames at 4K, or 4K at 60 frames, depending on how you want to say that, which is amazing. This camera shoots, the most it shoots is 4K at 30 frames, and then it shoots slow-mo at 96 frames, but that's in 1080. The point is, we're just trying to figure out what to do, so we're discussing our options. So another option we were talking about is that the Panasonic S1 and the S1R are about to come out. They're not coming out till the end of March, but we are thinking that potentially that camera might entice people who have GH5s to buy the S1, therefore increasing the number of used GH5s on the market, and hopefully meaning that we can get one for cheaper. I don't know though, because while the S1 does have some features that I could see somebody wanting, especially somebody who's already using Panasonic. There's a lot to it that I don't think people would be into. I think it might be geared a little bit more toward professional photographers.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that it doesn't have better video capabilities than the GH4. It's just kind of a gamble waiting to see if when it comes out, the GH5 drops in price.
Yeah, I agree.
Obviously, that meant that I was looking into the GH6. The GH6 isn't going to be announced. This is all rumors, but the GH6 shouldn't be announced till this summer, and then it wouldn't be available till 2020. So that being said, I don't know if the GH5 is going to drop in price.
Yeah, it might not until the GH6 comes out.
By the way, the reason that's a concern for us is because I don't want to buy a GH5 and then in 3 months find that the price drops several $100s.
Yeah.
That just happened with the Ronin S that I bought. I don't know if I told you that.
No, you did. How it's like $400 cheaper?
I think it's like $300, $250.
Still.
But still, yeah, a few $100s.
Painful.
Yes, very painful. I'm very sad about that. Actually, I'm not that sad about it because I needed it for projects and I got paid for those projects, so it was worth it. The other thing that we were discussing just now when I turned the camera on and said we should really be having this discussion on camera was what to do right now with this camera in regard to filming.
Yeah.
That's our really loud refrigerator, by the way. So we were talking about, well, Tashina's concern was...
My concern is that we just don't know how long this camera is going to last. And so, like, should we be using it for filming a bunch? Like, should we only, like, basically, like, should we be using it to film, like, short, structured videos so we can get as many videos, like, quantity-wise out of it as possible, should it die sooner than later?
Well, that wasn't what you said before.
That's how I meant it, though.
Okay, well, I agree, because that's what I said before. But what you were saying before was, should we shoot a bunch of videos right now, or should we only shoot videos every now and then, hoping that that would increase the longevity of the camera?
What I meant was, should we be using it for vlogs when we don't know if it'll last then for videos for the main channel?
Got it. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're saying, should we use it for more videos or less videos, regardless of what those videos are, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an interesting concern to consider because maybe using the camera more for whatever kind of videos, maybe that'll burn out the camera faster. I don't know. Like maybe that will cause an issue.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking, and this is kind of what we were talking about before we turned on the camera, was it might just go out on us in a week regardless of how much we film.
Yeah.
So the way I look at it is we should be filming as much as possible, definitely for actual Logical Harmony channel,
Yeah.
but we should be filming as much as possible right now so that if it does go out in a week, at least we have several weeks worth of content already filmed, and that way we have like a buffer to figure out what to do.
Yeah, it's tough too, because like our monitor is going also. Like when I was filming today, it was doing weird stuff. The monitor is really glitching out. I'm wondering if we should just turn it off. Because it's doing stuff like I look over at you, and when I look back, it still has me looking over. Like it was really laggy, really choppy. It was getting all weird with the color.
I'm wondering though if it is the monitor or if it's the camera being...
because the monitor's been doing that for months.
Yeah, but the LCD screen on the camera has been having issues since way before that.
That's true.
By the way, always get the extended warranty, especially if it's free. I did not, well, I don't know if I had an offer to get an extended warranty, but I had the 3-year warranty and it just ended 2 months ago, and this problem was happening before that, and the problem with the LCD screen, the touchscreen not working, was happening for like several months before that, and I didn't think it was that big of a deal because in my head I didn't think that it would get worse. So the LCD, like the touchscreen function wasn't working, and I just didn't think that was that big a deal. I mean, I think at least that these two issues are connected since they both have to do with the screen, so that was my bad.
Yeah, my stomach hurts. My head hurts.
Tashina's stomach hurts and her head hurts.
I don't like this. Like, it's so close to when we move and we really need the money for moving, and so it's like, I just don't know. I guess, like, absolute worst comes to worst, we film with my iPhone and our video quality is, like, not great for a while, which I don't want to do.
We're not sure what we're doing, but these are the things we're considering.
Yeah.
If we had money, like if we had the money, even if we had the money on our credit card, which we don't, our credit cards are maxed out. But even if we had the money on our credit cards, I would say let's just buy a GH5 right now. Like $1,600, solve the problem, move on.
Yeah.
I don't even think we have $1,600 in general.
I mean, we do, but
Do
we
we?
can't spend it on. If we do, it's like that's taking away money from moving. Like, that's the thing. Like, we have money, but it's like moving is expensive. And so I'm really nervous. Like, if we spend $1,600 on a camera, what if that means then that we can't afford deposit on a place? Like, that's where I'm coming at this from, because deposits can be like, you know, sometimes you move in, it's like first month, last month, and then a third month's rent deposit or some other arbitrary amount. Like, so that's where I'm really nervous, is like $1,600, that's like potentially like a month of rent or more.
Yeah, I think you're right about what you said about not shooting vlogs. I think we should only use the camera to shoot Logical Harmony stuff.
And I think, like, unfortunately, like, this isn't ideally what I want to do, but I think what we need to do is I'll come up with some videos that are, like, quick, easy to shoot, and that won't use the camera a ton. Like, obviously, they'll use the camera, but it won't be, like, on for as long as filming, like, a Get Ready With Me. Which sucks to do, but I feel like that'll help get us a buffer. Which is, I think, what we need, just in case.
In closing, this is probably going to be the last vlog you're going to see for a while. Love you. Bye.